at you again with another live stream video. I want to talk today about some real things here. You know, this is life. 40 plus years, I'm 41 now. Though I don't look like it if you see me. People still think I'm in my 20s. I'd be like, nah, baby. Nowhere near it. I'm an old man. Just ain't got no gray hair. I want to talk about life in general. You know, I told my Asian girlfriend today that I'm going to make every effort, and not that I'm going to try to. I'm going to come and visit her in the Philippines for a couple of weeks in November. It's definite. It's not like a maybe or anything like that. It's definitely going to happen. But I felt something today when I looked in the mirror, and though I did not see any wrinkles or anything, I felt my own failings in life. I've had job after job, never stuck. I know people who worked the same place since they were 20, and I've never held a job for more than 6 years at max. And I moved from this to this. It's just like when it comes to women with me. I'll stay with somebody for a while, then I leave. And I don't want that no more. I'm ready to settle my feet on dry, solid ground. And I don't want no more drama in my life. Nope. You know, I love Jennifer, and that's who I want to be with. And I know she's listening, so hear me, Miss Lady. No, I'm not going to go anywhere. There's nobody going to pop up in my life and steal me away. But this video is not just about that. It's about all those that listen to this. Have you ever thought for a second, what meaning does your life have? I have no kids. I have no wife, right? And I've looked out that same window for years after moving back in here, after my mom got sick. I kind of feel like it was a mistake now that I did, because I've been stuck here for a decade, stuck here, trying to be the good son, and everybody else has had their families and lived their lives, and me still being a good son. I want to give advice to people. You have to live your life for you, away from those that you love, so you can be who you're going to be. And that's what I got to do. I love my mom more than anything else in this world besides Jennifer. I love my little sister. I love all my sisters. I love all my nieces. I love all my nephews. But it's time for me to get me time. I know some of you listening to this and you're thinking, oh, he's on some bullshit. Believe me what I'm saying. You're going to wake up one morning and 40 will be sitting in your face. And then you'll wake up again one morning and 50 will be sitting in your face. Time goes so fast. You know, I was listening to Next Gen 720 or Zaire, and I've seen the old drama videos with him and Hard 8 and BG and Hard 8 and Jack Move Johnny and all those brothers. I know y'all don't listen to me, but I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all need to make peace with that man, because that man ain't finna be here much longer. And all that bullshit that happened a few years back, let that shit go. Talk to each other. Because at the end of the day, all this other shit we got in our lives will be gone. I wish to God I could talk to Swagger and Sharon and get past the little situation I had with Swagger, because, you know, they don't talk to me no more, and that's fine. I'm not mad at them one way or another. But what I realize now is that what I didn't realize when I was younger is that time is ticking, and it's ticking so fast. We're so distracted by shit that don't mean anything. These TVs I talk about, these video games I talk about, that shit gonna be here after we dead and gone. I realized something what the ancestors used to say a long time ago. The only thing that makes you immortal in reality is when people still talk about you. And if they don't talk about you no more, then nobody knows your name. And that's real. In this world that we live in, one day we will all be dust. All the experiences we had in our lives, all the songs we've sung, all the shit we've done to good people, bad people, whatever. Realize, no matter where you come from or what language you speak or whoever you call God, we come in this world through birth and we go out through this world in the graveyard. No matter if it's dust or buried in the ground with maggots eating on our flesh. That is the destiny of every motherfucker that is born. That is your destiny. Your life has meaning from the connections you make. Your life has meaning from the people that you meet. And that they remember you after you are gone. Your children must remember you. When I hear this bullshit people say out their mouth, I don't want no kids. I don't want no kids. And you don't deserve no kids, you stupid, dumb motherfucker. Realize somebody had to have a kid for your ass to sit there and say what you just said. I could have had a baby 9 or 10 times by now. Me fucking around, being stupid, messing with people that ain't brought me nothing but trouble to my life. And I'm not doing that shit no more. Before I die, and if it's only 25 years from now, or 10 years from now, or 5 years from now, I'm gonna make every one of those days count from this day going forward. It is time for me to make my life mean something to somebody other than to just a few motherfuckers I know. I want them to remember me. Not me being just a good person, but my life having meaning in this world. You know what the evil thing that nobody ever tells you about? And I have it down in my soul when I say this. Why is it that the evil, no good sons of bitches in the world seem to live forever? Ever. And the good-hearted people, no matter if they made a mistake or not, no matter if they have done something wrong or not, ever in their life, seem to always die young. You know, this thing with Zaire, real talk, that shit really affected me. Me and that nigga ain't that far apart in age. And he has kids, he has a family, and he's passing. And then I heard about this other brother I never paid attention to called Xbox Addict. And he's passing. I want to send a word out to the niggas that be on YouTube talking this shit every day, talking this game every day on Twitter, Facebook, all over social media, talking about Kardashians to all the other shit. This shit ain't nothing but motherfucking noise. That's all it is. That's all it is. We're entertaining ourselves. And slowly that clock keeps on ticking. Is that all we are today, people? Just to be consumers, to be entertained? Is that all there is? Where's the family? Where's the love? Where's familia? Where is it? You know where it's at? It's this motherfucker feeling like they got a little bit more than that motherfucker, and that makes them feel better about themselves. Well, you know what, sweetie, what's gonna happen? Your dumb ass is gonna end up in the same place my ass is gonna end up, in the graveyard. And then when our ghosts are sitting talking around about what happened in our lives, we'll laugh and joke about it in the graveyard. Because that's where we're going to end up at. That is the biggest growing neighborhoods in the whole world because everybody's dying. I feel something that I had never felt before when I look at this world. And the whole world is fucked up. It's fucked up. You know, they talk about, I make jokes, and I'm not going to do no jokes no more about people's religions. I know I make jokes on Christians and jokes on Muslims, but I don't joke against them for being Muslim or Christian. I just joke that it's crazy for them to believe the way they believe. But, you know, maybe I need to respect them for believing like they do, long as you don't hurt nobody. That's all I'm saying. Don't hurt nobody with your belief. You know, right now, there are people getting killed in the streets of America for just being black, and nobody cares. There's people in the Palestinian territories in Israel being slaughtered right now, and nobody cares. There are people being slaughtered in a place called Myanmar, a place I don't even know what the fuck is that. Being oppressed and slaughtered just because they're Muslim. There are people who are female born, knowing when they get to a certain age that they're going to be sex trafficked and sold to some old dirty man want to have sex with a little girl or a little boy. And there's places in this world where that shit happens every day. It is the year 2018. I know what they said in the year 2000. I know what they said in the year 10. Oh, it's the year 10. Shit ain't going to be like this no more. You know what the problem is? It's like when the Nazis came along. All this shit happens because good people do nothing. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to get my hands dirty. I don't want to be no hero. I don't want a white knight. I don't want to be an SJW. Bitch, without SJWs, niggas are still being slavery. Without SJWs, I'm going to tell you something that I'm going to throw it out here real hard at you, brothers and sisters. You know the Jews still will be in slavery in Kemet or Egypt or Tal Ceti or the land of Bo to this day. You think every ancient Kemenite or Egyptian liked having the Jews in slavery thousands of years ago, and they stayed in slavery for 800 years? 800 years. Think about that for a second. 800 years. That's a long ass time. That's 400 more years than black folks were in slavery. And I remember Kanye West saying, well, if they was all fed up with that shit, why didn't they revolt? Ask the Jews, the Hebrews of that era, why didn't they revolt against the state of Egypt? Because they were the most powerful people in the world, and the Egyptians would have crushed them. The Pharaoh threw their children into crocodiles and hippos. You think they could fight that? Fighting the ancient Egyptian army was trying to fight sticks against airplanes. You're going to lose. And I can tell you what happened. I know it's not written in the history books, but some good-willed Egyptian people helped certain Jews, and eventually they convinced the Pharaoh enough so to let the Jews go. That's what happened. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of white boys died in the Civil War who might not even like niggas. But they died to let niggas be free, because the premise of the nation, for the nation to become a great nation, it could not allow slavery. At least not on the surface. Oh, listen to me now. Listen to what I just said. It could not allow slavery, not on the surface. As great as this nation is, it still has its dark side. And no matter what nation you go to, it has its dark side. It has its icky, sticky, stinky underbelly. You know that little fat, when you get fat, where your stomach lap over your waistband and you get this dirt sweat? Every country got it. Every country got it. And the more what they call civilized world, they all caught up in this child porn thing. It's so many pedophiles in that part of the world, underground killings and all kinds of other weird shit in what's supposed to be the civilized world. And in the savage world, in the third world as it really is, in parts of Asia and Africa and the Middle East and Latin America, where there's a lot of killing and crime and drugs and AIDS and all that, it's just more out in the open. They don't need CNN and MSNBC and Fox News to tell them about the bullshit that goes on. They see it every single day. See, the world we live in is what we call sanitized. I live in Chicago. This is the third world, believe it or not. And the thing about this area I live in, it's not sanitized. This bullshit that they come out on saying, oh, this is something new with all these killings in Chicago. No, it ain't. If it wasn't the blacks killing each other, it would be the Hispanics killing each other. Just like it was the Irish and Italians generations ago killing each other for the crime of this city. This city has always been and always will be a place where people slaughter each other. You think this place will ever be a safe place? This is Chicago. This is the mob and gang capital of the world. It's LA. It's New York. It's Singapore. Nigga, no it ain't. It's right here. You know, when I hear people talk about the bullshit in the world, oh, it'll never change, people will never change, that's because those in power don't want it to. See, you know, the truth of the matter is there is somebody that's running this whole show that get a sick pleasure out of the pain of people that they feel are lesser than them. Guess what, motherfucker, that sits above us all? It's going to happen to you too. It's going to happen to you too. You ain't special. You ain't beyond what's going to happen to the lesser of these. It's going to happen to you as well. And I say this for those people that have a little money. Anything that you have in this world that you do not truly want to hold on to can easily be taken away. That's your money, that's your life, that's your car, that's all of it. There's nothing in this world that's safe and you can keep forever. You don't live in that world. You live in the world that gives you an illusion that you can have that forever. That's not the truth. It's like your youth. You ain't always gonna be young. You're gonna be an older motherfucker longer than you're gonna be a younger motherfucker. Believe it. So, that's just me ranting, raving. Because, you know, this thing, it kind of affected me today to see a young man like Zaire. And he don't know me. He don't know me from the hole in the wall. It's not about that. You know, I see this thing, and I kind of hope it ain't finna happen to me, too. But it ain't about his situation. I'm gonna tell you something. Every time in my life, even if I don't know the person, every time I see a person that gets to a point where they really finna change their life and be different, they die. My little sister, name was Latoya. She was a cute little yellow thing. Then she became a fat yellow thing, but she was still a cute person. And she was changing. She was becoming different. She was becoming a young adult. She was a young adult. And she was trying to be a better person. Me and my little brother still don't get along. I think the day we do get along, probably one or both of us gonna die. That's just the truth. But the minute that she tried to become good and show the light her world, the world her light, excuse me, somebody on the street stabbed her in the back and killed her in 2005. That girl has been dead so long now that they're kids that are teenagers now. That's how long she's been dead. You know, and actually, I haven't said that girl's name in many years. In years. You know, then, you know, my life changed a little bit. I was a Mac Daddy Mac, player type nigga for a little while. It just got old to me, honestly, with so many women. I don't know how men do it. It's not fun no more. How many people can you meet? I mean, like anything else, it's like chewing a piece of bubble gum. How long before you want to spit that piece out? How many times are you going to chew over this new woman, that new woman, this new woman, that new woman? I got tired of it. And so in 2009, I decided to give somebody a chance in my life. And it was a huge mistake because that person wasn't ready for what I was ready for. You know, shit was said to me like, you know, I'm still young. You know, I feel like I can still fuck up. And that shit really started to affect me because it's not that she was younger than me. That's not even the issue. The issue was that she just is not a person that you can ever build anything with. Listen to me, fellas, and listen to me, young ladies. This life that we live is not forever. It's not. Find you somebody that you can build your life with. Fuck all the dumb shit. I want to be by myself. That's a motherfucking lie. I'm going to say it like my mama said. Take that shit to the pits of hell and leave it where it at. Because I'm going to tell you something. You lay in your bed at night, and any of you motherfuckers listening to me, believe this. If you can lay in your bed at night and feel like you're alone, and you want to hear somebody else say something to you, I don't give a fuck how big of an asshole you is or anything else. You's a lonely bitch by yourself. This ain't about fucking people. This ain't about having a girlfriend. This is about having a general connection to another human being that you and this other person make in this world, that you don't feel lonely. I'm tired of people lying to themselves out of their own mouth. I've lied to myself way too much about old shit. That's why now I don't lie no more. If I feel a certain way, I say it. I don't say it that I pretty much, since that car accident, I try my hardest not to lie to nobody. Real talk. You know, I don't feel need to lie to somebody. For what?
Division says you learned a little something.
You know? I don't know.
Heard your patrol encountered heavy resistance.
Not gonna lie to nobody. Ain't no fucking point in it. You know? But I know my saying ain't gonna mean much to some people. But I think, brothers and sisters, we should think of being honest with ourselves. Honestly. I believe that.
This ain't a charity.
Honestly, I believe that. And it's too bad that more people don't believe that. It's honestly, it is sad. You know, I've thought about this shit all morning long. You know, I've really sat down and thought about this. Do I really want to change my life? Do I really want to move past this bullshit that I've been dealing with for a long time? The answer is yes. And the ideal of the old ways of doing things for me, those days are over. I'm too old to worry about old shit. So I'm not going to. You know? I'm not going to. I'm not going to let the old shit get to me at all. You know? Some people are going to say, you know, you really, you know, you get beside yourself. You got a lot to say. But, you know, for me as a black individual, and not just as a black individual, as an individual, period, I'm tired. I'm tired being people recognizing me not as a human being, but just as a black person. Do you ever want to be recognized as a human being, not just as a white person, not just as a Hispanic or anything else that fucking really don't exist? We're all fucking humans. We just have different culture and different belief systems. Do that make us any less human? In some people's eyes, yes the fuck it does. Let me say something to you, brothers and sisters, and I want you to hear me. For anybody thinking that a Muslim is lesser than a Christian, or Christians lesser than a Muslim or a Jew or anything else, wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. There's going to be a price to pay for that kind of thinking. I'm telling you outright, this is no lie. For you thinking that way, there will be a price to pay. And to be honest with you, I hope to God that price to pay is not too much for any of us to ever understand that, you know, the old ways of looking at the world, we need to change that. We really do. We really need to start looking at each other as human beings and realize that there's only one love in this world that we only need to have, and that's each other. But, you know, some people ain't gonna want to hear that. Some people gonna want to, you know, stick doing what they always do and talk their little bullshit like it make them feel good about themselves. Well, that's fine. You do you. I'm not gonna try to change you on that, because some motherfuckers can't be changed. Some motherfuckers feel like this is the world they live in, and that's fine. But understand something. You are not an island unto yourself. We'll see how long you can stick to that belief. But at the end of the day, it's all about what makes you feel happy. So I told my girl today that I'm coming to the Philippines. Then she hit me back with like, well, if you come to the Philippines for my birthday, you know, when you come back like earlier in the year, you can stay 3 months. I'm like, what? I'll stay a month and a half. Then I have to come back and make money, because I have plans to bring her here. And at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, is to get her here so we can have a good life together. I hope to God I'm making the right choice in my life. I made some doozy ones, bad ones before, you know. So at the end of the day, this is an extraordinary decision that I've come to, honestly, you know. And a lot of people, like in my family, don't understand what I'm saying. And I told them, I said, look, man, if I can't get Jennifer to be here with me, fuck the world. I'll go over there and stay with her. And people like, you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. It's nothing, ain't nothing here for me anyway. What am I staying here for? What am I holding on to? Why am I here trying to make people happy that really are not going to be happy no matter what the fuck you do for them. You learn that. It's like an awful thing to learn, but it's the truth. You're not going to make somebody happy who can't be happy on their own. That's the truest thing I can say, to be honest. And I'm not here to make your life better so I can suffer. Nah, I'm not doing that. I don't try to be the good soldier, the good Samaritan, all the good shit that you can imagine. And I'm tired of it. Now, that's not saying I'm finna be evil to people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's time for me to live for me. You know? I know some people are like, yeah, you've been supposed to live for you. No. If you're saying that, then you really don't know me, who I am as a person. I'm always about helping those that are lesser than these, you know? Always. Always been like that. It's the way that what made me the person I am today. Because I believe that we don't throw people away. I know some people don't give a shit and they throw people away all the time. That's just not me. And it took me a long time to I'll be honest, it took me a long time to get away from Latara because I really didn't want to throw her away. But the thing is not because I was in love with her still. That's not even what it was. It was more of a sense that I just wanted to be a good-hearted person and show her that there are good people in the world. And in the being my foolishness of trying to show somebody who don't want to be happy themselves, I did nothing but hurt myself. One piece of advice to you brothers and sisters is outright the truth. If a person doesn't want to help themselves, there's nothing you really can do for them. I'm being honest. There's nothing you can do for them. There's nothing you can do to help them, you know? I hear my girl talk to me about, you know, just her life in general and how she feels about things, you know. And honestly, I understand where she's coming from and what she says more than I would like to let on. But I get what she's saying, though. She feels like, I'll say it. She feels like, you know, I'll be honest, I feel it. I don't want to sugarcoat it, so I'm not going to. Sometimes my girl feels like her kids don't do enough for her. But I often try to tell her that you've done everything for them. And sometimes when it comes to this, baby, they're not gonna, it's not on you to want them to do for you. It's on what you have already done for them, and you leave it at that. You can't force it no more than that. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That exactly is what it is. You're not gonna get them to change who they are and be more like you, because you know you are who you are and they're who they are, no matter if you gave birth to them or not. Because it's just the truth, baby. I mean, it's just the truth. And that's why I'm trying to find a way so hard for us to be together and start our lives together. And you know, we can have some extra babies, you know, we can do that. Excuse me. I also want to go a little bit deeper on some other things that I was thinking, right? Like, I really try to not get into it with Kid Smooth on Twitter. And most times I haven't, but he said some really stupid shit, you know. But I ain't getting into that no more. I don't feel back a lot. Sometimes I don't mix it up just a little bit, but you know, in all honesty, that nigga allowed to say whatever the fuck he want to say. You know, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know, I really don't. So, you know, I've come to the conclusion that, you know, some people are just going to be silly and goofy and crazy and stupid, and there ain't shit you can really do about that. You got to let that motherfucker live their life and let them, whatever makes them happy, makes them happy. You got to let that motherfucker have that shit. Because at the end of the day, they're going to regret the shit they said, but sometimes you got to let that motherfucker have that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be always getting angry over somebody else's opinion of a situation. And that's what I really let happen to me sometimes, is that I let motherfuckers got into under my skin on some shit that I shouldn't have, to be honest with you. You know, that being real with you right there. And I'm not gonna do that no more. Them days are over. Being honest with you, them days are over, you know. Now I'm just gonna concentrate on trying to have a good life and be happy, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's gonna be for me from now on. I'm not finna get mixed up into anybody else's drama or nothing like that. That's not what it's about. Mortality is coming for us all, good people. And it's time to let the old shit go. Don't be mad at nobody for somebody not agreeing with you. Don't be angry over some bullshit. Just let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. Let it go like Ella. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let that shit go. To be honest with you. Don't hold on to no more of the old shit.
Stuff is moving fast.
You know, let it roll off your back, you know. That's all you can do at the end of the day.
Just what you need.
So, let us get into this thing here we finna do. We finna play some we're gonna play some Shipment for a little while, starting off. Hopefully we do Domination. That's my favorite match type. Then people, all I can say is let's be kind to one another. Let's be happy. You know, I have my dream of one world government with as a Terran Empire and a whole new way of looking at the world. But it's so many greedy motherfuckers and so people so caught up in celebrity. If I had one wish, that's what it would be. Change everything. But that's just me. I'm weird.
Domination. Enemy strafing line incoming. Get to cover. Move out and take position. Hostiles enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Oh God, let me change that. Got how bad this stick was.
Domination. Move out and take position. Hostiles inbound. Taking B. Firing battery bomb. Target position confirmed. No altitude bombing run inbound.
Yeah.
Taking B. Enemy has cleared. Black burst has commenced. Targeting enemy aircraft. Insect bombing mission ended. Nothing down. Losing objective aircraft. Artillery ready for order. Awaiting coordinates. Searching for targets. Firing for full effect. Target zone locked. Fritz export mission underway. Enemy captured Kaiser. Low altitude bomber inbound. Dropping incendiary. Kaiser is taken. Counterattack. Dropping Fritz export. Enemy taking B. Capturing Kaiser. Airfield is overrun. Kaiser. Searching for targets. Losing objective and
Oh shit.
Firing primary battery. Target position confirmed. Bombing mission ready. Dropping Fritz X-bomb. Recon airborne. Enemy taking B. Enemy contact at Kaiser. They're breaking their man. Kaiser is taken. Counter-attack. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Kaiser.
I'll be a big dream with these.
Recon airborne. Enemy taking B. Enemy contact at Anton. Paratroopers descending. Firing battery 1. Target finished here, sir. Kaiser. Kaiser is taking counter-attack.
Just the two of us are there.
Taking C.
You won't have to ask if I still care. There is a time, there's a place. I'm not for me at all. I know I'm being goofy right now. I'm just tired.
Sending motorized. Zone and sweep. Enemy taking B. Dropping Fritz X-bomb. Taking C. Taking C. Losing objective Bertha. Firing for full effect. Target zone locked. Losing objective Bertha. Recon airborne, searching for targets. Capturing Kaiser. Fritz X-bomb ready. Closing with Kaiser. Dropping Fritz X-bomb. Losing objective Bertha. Enemy contact at Anton. Enemy contact at Bertha. Artillery ready for orders. Awaiting coordinates. Firing primary battery. Target position confirmed. Fritz X-bomb mission underway. Capturing Bertha. Excellent work. Take pride in your accomplishment.
You know, it's a hard thing to realize that, good people. It really is. Hard thing to realize. You know what I'm saying? I realized something else during my time talking to my girl the day before. You know, her internet went bloop. I just realized if I really want to make things happen, I have to be more realistic. It ain't even mean to be unrealistic. It ain't even that. It's more of me being like forcing shit to, you know, being stupid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Rifle. Rifleman, basic training. What the fuck is Rifleman? Oh, garbage. Alright, let's get it. We're back here again. Brush my teeth, I don't wash my face, my body's fairly clean. Let's get
Domination.
it.
Move out and take position. Hostiles inbound. Taking B. Enemy controls A. Delta is ours.
Ooh.
Enemy
Oh
taking
well.
B. Kaiser is ours. Have them on the run. Kill them all. Closing with Anton. Enemy captured Kaiser. Enemy contact at Bertha. Kaiser is taken. Counter-attack. Losing objective Bertha. A captured. B is lost.
Oh.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Enemy taking A. They've lost fire superiority. Losing objective Anton. Enemy taking C. Have them on the run. Kill them all. We control all objectives. Hold the line. Enemy contact at Anton. Enemy capturing Bertha. Anton is lost.
I don't know how he got behind me, but okay.
Losing objective Bertha. Bertha is overrun. A captured. Enemy capturing Kaiser. Kaiser is taken. Counter-attack. Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft targets. Bertha walking down. Enemy taking B. Bertha is overrun.
That wasn't smart.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Closing with Kaiser. Recon searching for targets. Enemy contact at Anton. Losing objective Anton. Counter recon is airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft. Capturing Kaiser. Securing Bertha. Kaiser locked down. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Securing Bertha. Enemy taking C.
Oh wow. That bazooka didn't work for me.
All positions in enemy
Uh-oh.
hands. Anton captured. We need reinforcements. Capturing Bertha. Bertha is ours. Enemy capturing Anton. Losing objective Bertha. We're dominating them. Keep pushing. He is lost. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Damn. I put that bitch right on his head. He didn't die.
Enemy capturing Kaiser. Kaiser is taken. Counter-attack.
I put that boy right on his head.
Enemy recon aircraft in the
Survive.
air. Enemy capturing Bertha. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Closing Bertha. Enemy taking B. taking B. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Recon searching for targets.
They are really fighting hard.
Taking B. Delta is ours.
Wow.
Enemy capturing Delta. Losing objective Taser. Enemy contact at Taser. Enemy capturing Delta.
Oh.
He is lost. Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Prepare for the next advance. Domination. Remember your training. Make us proud. Taking B. Capturing them. Enemy control C. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Anton locked down. Enemy recon aircraft in the
wow.
air. Enemy controls B. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Enemy capturing aircraft. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Fighter strike inbound. Find cover. Enemy contact at Anton. Hold Bertha. Enemy counterintelligence aircraft observed. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Enemy taking B. He is lost. Enemy contact at Anton. Capturing him. Enemy taking A. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Oh my God.
Enemy contact at Anton. Fritz 6 bomb ready. Hold Bertha. Losing objective Bertha. Bertha is overrun. Dropping Fritz 6 bomb. Enemy contact at Kaiser. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Enemy captured Kaiser. Closing with Anton. Securing Bertha. Counter recon is airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft. Recon airborne. Searching for targets. Securing Bertha. Taking B. Enemy taking C. Hold Anton. Dropping Fritz X bomb. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Lost. Recon airborne. Capturing Bertha. Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back. Securing Bertha. Firing battery one. Target enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Fritz X bomb mission on the way. Capturing Bertha.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost that time. Don't care. And when just the two of us are there, you won't have to ask if I still care. There is a time, there's a place, our love won't age at all. And I swear, just a... Oh, sorry. I said that wrong. Are there, you won't have to ask if I still care. There is a time, there's a place, our love won't age at all. And I swear, there's a moon in the stars in the sky. I'll be there, I swear, and I swear, there's a like a sigh. I'll be there, for better or worse, till death do us part. I love you with every beat of my heart, and I swear.
Enemy taking heavy casualties. Push through.
Damn, there's a nigga by me somewhere. He's somewhere by me. Bitch, get out of my face. Pulled out the duper on you. The duper. Bye-bye. Out of my house. The fuck? Yo. Out of here. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Ah, you know I count, son of a gun. Oh, he's still over there in the corner. Whoa! They got a sniper out there. He's something serious too.
Enemy counter recon observed. Ground our aircraft. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Taking aim. Losing objective aircraft.
I don't care if I die. I don't even care if I win or not. I really don't. Ah, boy. 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 Be like Kratos for a minute. Boy. Bitch. Boy.
Losing objective Bertha. Enemy capturing Kaiser.
Woo! Boy. Gotcha.
Enemy contact at Bertha.
This gun is accurate as fuck. I gotta give it to him. Oh no! He got me. He got me good. I was all turned around, all discombobulated. Oh, this nigga behind me. Okay. I should just pull the trigger.
Enemy counter recon aircraft observed. Taking C. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Securing Bertha. Enemy taking C. Securing Anton. Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back. Losing Anton. Captured. Enemy taking B. Losing objective Bertha. Bomber ready for orders. Enemy taking B. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Good work. Prepare for the next advance. Domination! Remember your training. Make us proud. Capture them. Securing Anton. Incoming enemy on top. Get the top. Have tactical advantage. Keep firing. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Enemy control speed. Firing for full effect. Target zone locked. Popping switch export. Go altitude bombing run inbound. Bertha is ours. Enemy contact at Bertha. Firing primary battle. Target position confirmed. Escort mission underway. Closing with Anton. Losing objective Kaiser. Enemy taking B. Enemy paratroopers surrounding us. Taking A. Losing objective Kaiser. Enemy taking B. Enemy taking C. Enemy capturing Kaiser. Kaiser is taken. Counterattack. Enemy taking B. C captured. Enemy contact at Bertha. Paratroopers in the air. Losing objective Bertha. targets. Fritz X-bomb mission underway. Strafing run inbound. Enemy losing objective Bertha. Enemy contact at Kaiser. Enemy taking C. B is lost. Losing objective Kaiser.
Chop in!
Capturing Bertha. Losing objective Kaiser. Enemy taking C. Losing objective Bertha. Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back. Kaiser is taken. Counter attack. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Enemy capturing Bertha. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Taking B. Enemy contact at Anton. All positions in enemy hands.
Scheiße, alles!
Capturing Kaiser. Kaiser locked down. Taking B. Securing them. Capturing info. Taking B. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Enemy capturing Kaiser. Bertha captured.